Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's me, Spencer here, and today I have a sort of holiday special video. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so last year I gave out some holiday themed Christmas ornaments to my friends and family for Christmas. And I decided to do the same thing this year because everyone really seemed to like those. So I have these stained glass holiday themed window ornaments that are directly inspired by Katie Walker on Flickr. So make sure to go check her out. I'll have a link down in the description so you can go look at her photo stream. She's got tons of totally awesome mosaics that I could never even do. And yeah, so go check her out. Oh, and don't worry, I've got her full permission to make this video. In addition to the 2 that I already made, Katie actually has 7 more holiday-themed stained glass patterns made out of cheese slopes and 1x1 tiles and plates, as you can see right here. I just picked those 2 because they're my favorite, and I like those the most, and I changed the colors just for the background of the candy cane, because trans blue is actually super expensive on Bricklink, so I ended up changing that. And then of course, just on the sides, I made stacks of transparent pieces along with 1x6x5 trans clear panels on the front and back to hold them in. But you know, it's still a window, and then those big panels always look really good. And then I just added a pattern of 1x2 plates on trans clear plates on the top and bottom, so it's still translucent and it holds it all together. Along, of course, with this 2x2 hook to go on the top so you can hang it on your Christmas tree. Of course, you don't have to do the same colors that I or Katie did. You can do some different colors depending on the pieces that you have, or what suits your taste, I guess. Here are some examples of what Chris Productions did. He saw this and decided to make some of his own. He basically used the pieces that he had to make some, and I thought that they turned out to be pretty cool. Some used trans orange, and then he used solid white cheese slopes instead of trans clear ones for his candy cane. So you can take a look at these pictures and just judge for yourself on what you want to do. It is relatively easy to make one if you do decide to do so. It's basically just following a 2D pattern made out of little tiny pieces that you could have probably found on Pick-a-Brick. I wouldn't try and go find them now, but if you had gotten them in the past, you could make these for pretty cheap because you know you can get them in big quantities from Pick-a-Brick. I didn't have all of them for Pick-a-Brick, so I did have to order some off Bricklink. But otherwise, it's a pretty easy build. You can easily find out all the quantities that you need, and then you can easily find out all the different parts that you need by just looking at the 2D pattern, and then surrounding that with a box made out of only a couple different kinds of parts. So for this whole thing, you don't even need that many different kinds of parts. You just need small-ish quantities per one. And then of course the box is just made out of those big 1x6x5 panels, and then everything else is 1x2 on the top and bottom, and then 1x1s everywhere. If you don't already know how to do it, I would recommend taking a look at my X-Wing, my bricklinking X-Wings video, because I showed a little bit on wanted lists in that video, and that could be easily applied here to find the best store to order all the parts that you need for these ornaments if you're making a whole bunch for your friends and family. To make these, get the right quantities and from the best store so you don't have to make that many orders. Both of them came out to around $6-ish, give or take a little bit. That's not including shipping prices averaged. So that's just give you some perception of the 2 that I made. That's around $6 each. I had some of the parts, so I had some of the parts from Pick-a-Brick, but I averaged the prices for all the parts from Bricklink and came out to around $6 each. Alright, so I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out Katie's Flickr down below. She has a bunch of cool stuff. And tell me if you thought this idea was cool. And tell me if you did it yourself to give out at Christmas or just for the holiday spirit. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.